Good morning, everybody. It is the 17th of August, and we are here in the club. We got a great crowd as always. So let's watch some videos today. Let's see here. Who do we want to start with? Phil, why don't you tell us about this Buc-ee's video, please?
It's just Buc-ee's.
It's just Buc-ee's. Okay.
I was there last week, and it's Buc-ee's.
Okay. Well, let's see what just Buc-ee's is all about. All right. Okay, what do we think of that?
Where is it?
Fun video.
That's one up in Phoenix area. Phoenix, yeah. It's Avondale, I think.
Yeah,
Never
Western.
heard of
Or
that.
is it Goodyear?
Or good. Well, they're all
Both there.
merged together.
That's off of I-10 going
Yeah,
west.
it just opened, and it's just crazy.
Wow.
Never go there on the weekend.
I went there last month and your video makes it look like it's empty.
Actually, it was a slow day. That's why we went.
It was almost 40 to 50 minutes in line to get a sandwich.
Yeah, I just walked up and got the sandwiches are wonderful.
Yes, they are.
What kind of sandwich?
Oh, they do like
Brisket,
brisket.
barbecue. The food is
Yeah,
really good, but there's no place to sit.
Right.
No.
So you have to go to your car, whatever. They have 100. This one has 100 gas pumps. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Wow.
And everyone was filled and people were parked at them when I went.
Yeah. No. There was a car at every gas pump. I don't get it, but hey, whatever.
they do $1 million a day in business each store.
I don't
$1
know.
million each store.
So with all that business they're doing, I don't know if you've seen, there's a whole controversy about Buc-ee's going after every small mom and pop that
Right.
has any kind of a rodent in their logo.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
And there's even one with an alligator in their logo that they went after.
I think I counted 10 lawsuits over that logo.
Why?
Since both ways. Yeah, well, I pan a toothpaste to use Bucky Beaver in
Okay.
the 60s?
Okay.
And there's a lawsuit there. And then there are mom and pop stores with beaver logos everywhere. They sued them, the stores sued them.
Well, apparently there's a town called Beaverton.
Sure.
There is. Well,
Yeah,
in Oregon.
and they have beavers on everything. So there's a comedian who does last week tonight, and he said, I'm taking on Bucky's. So they have this character called Mr. Nutter Butter, which is like a squirrel,
Okay.
and they did all kinds of stuff with the logo and saying "buck off." He said, "I dare you to sue."
Wow.
So their plan is to expand to all 48 continental states and everything,
Sure.
but they're being fought all over the place.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Just because of their size and
Mhm.
the traffic jams
Okay.
they
Oh,
create.
yeah.
So
And filing a lawsuit just is probably cheap advertising for them. It's cheaper
Sure.
to sue than, and it very much creates public exposure.
Well, there's plenty of buzz.
So this lawsuits just went on and on. I mean, they've sued people sue. They must have a staff of lawyers.
Probably.
But they're doing $1 million a day.
Are their prices good?
What's that?
Are their prices?
It's not, it's
I
not,
didn't buy it.
it's not inexpensive, meaning, not to get into the Bucky thing, but if, just in terms of like, if you want a brisket sandwich, it's $8-9, depends. I mean, but it's a damn good sandwich, and it's not like it's a half inch of brisket. It's like a good, almost 2 inches of brisket.
are the gas prices better than Costco?
No. The gas prices
The gas prices were all that good.
the gas prices.
They don't,
are
yeah. The
They're
gas
making-
lane,
They're making money on it.
they're not trying to bring them in with gas.
Yeah.
They're bringing them in with the beaver.
It's the experience, and it's the tchotchkes and all the stuff. You go in, and I've been to a bunch of them on the road, and I always try to stop, especially if it's like lunchtime or dinner and I'm on the road driving. I'm getting me a brisket sandwich and beaver chips, and it's gonna be an unbelievable ride.
Other than the food, they have nothing that you need.
No,
Yeah.
Nothing.
so,
The other thing surprised me is that they have shopping carts. I mean, it's a
oh yeah,
gas station, grocery store.
oh yeah,
Well, it's a travel center.
it's travel center,
The clerk, I interviewed the clerks
yeah.
and I said, so what are your average sales? One of them had a $4,000 sale. Wow. $4,000 worth of stuff
That you don't need.
that you don't need.
Yeah.
It's America.
Well,
God bless America.
Unbelievable.
go ahead. Yeah, Daryl.
I just sent you a 20-second video.
Oh.
It's airdropped, so it's
Okay.
waiting for you.
Okay. Now, besides all things Bucky, what did you think of his video?
What can't did you?
Well done.
You can see.
Pacing was good. I like the bling. And
Yeah.
annoying after a while was kind of, what I think the intent too.
But
Definitely
I did
demonstrate-
notice there was one frame where you had 3 images up and black stripes
Yeah.
above and below the odd one.
You did like a quick one.
And it wasn't stabilized.
It didn't go all the way to the end.
Right there, is that what you're talking?
Yeah, there was a spot in there where there was a space on the right side of the black bar, I thought.
Oh.
Or well, maybe I was just mistaking the background.
Yeah,
Yeah, the picture's not full.
yeah. The thing that's interesting is here we just had this little discussion beforehand about the quick cuts, and look at how we had the round.
Thank you, Ron.
Anyway, we're talking about the quick cuts.
Yeah.
Look at how many quick at the beginning. Yeah, a lot of those quick, short, just to Kirk's point too, like 2 second, 3 second, boom, 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 boom. So he gave you all that energy.
Oh.
And then I also loved all the ambient noise of the crowds and the people. Just,
At one point, it sounded like that was the noise that was going on. Right then, it was very loud.
oh yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
It's deafening.
When
Yeah.
you walk out of the store, you're like, quiet. It's
Yeah,
especially
freeway or
well, especially with in the summertime, the kids out of school and on vacation. I can tell you during the year when the kids are in school, it's crazy, but not as crazy. This summer when I was on the road a couple of times and I'd stopped in and it's like, oh my God, it's just wall to wall. Kids are running around, they're all amped up and it's insane.
Is it
Sound is
sustainable?
probably bouncing off the
Yes,
wall.
it is insane.
You think it's sustainable?
Yes. Oh, definitely. Now, if we're talking 10 years from now, yeah, maybe 50
20
years,
years from now?
maybe not. Well, what was it? Stuckey's? Was that the,
Stuckey's is one, yeah.
Yeah.
if you think of Stuckey's being.
They were one of the first ones.
How many stores did
The
they have
log,
back in the
all the log.
That thing was the pecan log.
Yeah. So,
But Bucky's
Bucky's
is basically a takeoff of Wall Drug,
right.
you know, and
Something.
that advertising campaign.
Yes.
They did since the 50s
Yeah.
and everything, and Bucky's does the same thing. Bucky's in 216 miles.
Hell, Bucky's in 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
If you go on I-10 up to Phoenix and there's a Bucky's sign going north before you get up to Phoenix,
Yeah.
it's got the turnaround sign says 970 miles back to Bucky's. This is
Yeah.
before they opened the one up in Phoenix. Oh my God, the money they spend on billboards has to be insane. It's insane. So,
Well, I went to Wall Drugs back in the 60s.
oh yeah,
And it was just relatively a small store. Now they pretty much own the whole town.
yes,
And
It is the whole town.
yeah.
you're right. All right. Anything else on that? Well, thank you, Phil. That was very fun. Love the energy. That could be a show timer.
That could be,
All right.
excuse me here for a moment.
Let's see. Sherry Lee, you've got one for us.
Todd, would you ask Denise to come in because she wants to see the one I did?
Okay.
Thank you.
This is Patagonia.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell us about Patagonia, please.
So this is a field trip that we had to go see hummingbirds in Patagonia. And this was on last Wednesday. And then Fred and I decided to stay the night. So we covered a little bit of the hummingbirds and the birds. And then we stayed in the town. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is also one where I'm playing with my new software. So I'm trying some different things in it. So it's not I don't know. It's fun.
Okay.
And I also was playing with the narration, and that'll be fun to see also. And then I have a question after. Well, I just want to ask about YouTube. If I post on YouTube and it always asks you if you have anything that's AI, there were maybe 5 words of my story that it, gave me other words to use that I used. I don't have to
That's
put
not
that
what they're
down?
talking
That's not,
about.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about content that's created by AI,
Oh, okay.
meaning it would be some video that's created by AI or stuff. So, all right, well, let's check it out.
Okay.
'Twas the night before Patagonia, when all through the sky the lightning exploded, thunder cried. What will we find when morning comes? Such a glorious day! Let's be on our way to Patagonia. A trail to the birds. Through a gate we must go. Hummingbirds galore. They flit, fly, and hover some more, slurping sweet nectar from bright red hangers. Is that a bee? One stares with a look, then flicks out its tongue and continues to slurp. Others enjoy the tasty delights, as beauty abounds in this garden of sights. One last look around, and now it's time to go to town. We checked into our Old West Hotel, where history thrives and old stories dwell. What dreams would we have in this place so wild? Of cowboys and Indians and creatures gone wild. A walk through the town, so much to see. Let's hop on the train. What could there be? There's a market, a garden, a private hotel, and a vintage car hiding ever so well. Even an opera house, who would have guessed? Then off to the saloon for lunch and a rest. The Wild Horse Saloon and pool we enjoyed, but then came the birds with their songs of pure joy. A delightful little town with surprises in store. Patagonia charmed us and left us wanting more.
All right. Okay, what do we think of that?
Delightful.
Yeah.
That's music, fun with poetry.
I found the color diagonal annoying. Other than that, I just love the lightning. I think it did the rest of the movie.
You're saying at the beginning?
Yeah, when she's doing her narration.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one's not.
You just have to change your position.
Or just keep it, I don't mind the having the text up there, but let the lightning just happen. That's have it.
Just tilt your head.
How much time did you spend writing this out?
That was part of the funnest part.
I was gonna say.
It was a while, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Because I was doing it in pieces with the videos that I had. And when I first started, when I throwing the lightning in, because I was the night before and stuff, then that phrase, 'twas the night before,
Sure.
and that just got it going. So then I was looking for the photos and the sequence that I could tie in and play with it.
Okay, you did a nice job with
That's
it.
fun.
Can you go back to the images of the hummingbird?
Yeah. Like here,
Yeah,
or here,
like that one.
or these?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way that they could be clearer?
Oh, that was another part of this whole thing is I bought a toy that is for my phone. So
Okay.
it's a telephoto lens for, I thought it was 30, but it's actually 60. And so this is the first time that I've actually used it to try to film stuff with my phone using
Sure.
this thing. And yeah,
You did.
I need to play with it more and figure out how to do it. But these guys were so fast
Sure.
that it
Well,
yeah. So,
the problem too is you can't make an adjustment to your shutter speed
yeah,
with the phone like you could with the camera, still camera. You could
Yeah.
get that shutter speed 1/2000th of a second or higher and really get that motion frozen. The other thing that probably is happening too is when you add like a telephoto to that,
yeah,
it's getting a darker image, so to speak. It's not letting as much light in. So now the phone is giving you a slower shutter speed and probably jacking up the ISO.
Yeah, they're just all soft.
yeah. It was, but it was all, it was all play, trying to learn something.
Yeah.
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 Why is there Did they write camera 3 on the
Yeah,
Yeah.
feeders?
Yeah. That was all on the feeders.
Just to tell them
what's
what
what?
shot to
Yeah. If you go to their site, they've got live video.
Right.
So,
Oh, I see.
yeah,
So this is in conjunction with the Tucson Audubon, right?
yeah.
They operate.
No,
the
we
center.
did our own, oh, well, I don't.
I mean, the
oh,
facility.
Yeah.
In conjunction with Tucson Audubon.
Yeah. So one of the things that is, I thought the ducking of the music for the narration was too quick. Maybe this is personal taste. I prefer a more gradual down and then.
If you just kept it at one level.
Yeah, the lower
Everything
level was loud enough, really, I
I
think.
thought it was.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, if you can extend the time out to Sam's point just a little bit, because it is a little too quick.
Okay,
It may only be, you may be going from one, like where the music is at your narration, to
Yeah.
not in within a half a second. Try to make it a second to 2 seconds.
okay,
And then maybe only bring it up like,
when there's a long,
5 decibels, let's say.
oh, okay, yeah,
Don't go up super high. So whatever the bass is for
Yeah.
your narration, whatever that music is at, let's just say it's minus 20, just to give
yeah,
it
that's what
that.
it was about.
And then maybe you go up to minus 17 or minus
Okay.
16.
Yeah, you didn't need ducking this at all. It would just have been maintained at a level
Yeah.
under your voice.
Or maybe just at the very end when, after you're done narrating, come back up for the
Right.
credits or something.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it goes too fast, to Sam's point,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of, it's very abrupt and a little jarring.
Yeah,
So if you just space that out, like I said,
Yeah.
maybe it's a half second, make it a second, and just adding that to 1 second, you'll be surprised at how well, and if it only comes up a little bit, people aren't gonna even notice it.
okay.
I like the tilted titles. I'm sorry, Darren.
It was so fun trying some of the features.
Sure.
And that one I thought kind of fit with lightning, but it had a really bright blue and bright yellow, so I toned
Yeah.
those down. But anyway, I thought it was pretty fun. But that's what I was doing, just trying to
Sure.
play with some. And
Now-
then the Indian and cowboy pictures, those were all part of the
Yeah.
stock images that they provided, so that was fun.
Yeah.
The,
Adobe Premiere Elements.
I don't think you need to credit them. At the end, you credit, you've
Yeah,
got
I
this
do.
minor modifications. I don't think you need that.
Take
Just
those
do
out.
your thing.
Yeah.
Was I the only one that laughed at that?
Love that.
Yeah.
I put it in.
I was like, oh my God, you see what I'm laughing at? Sign on the car, on the bike here,
Yeah,
that like just screams to me, like, hey,
Screams to me.
chill out,
junior
Yeah.
high.
chill out. Well, that's why it shows you my level of humor. I just thought that was funny. Good job.
yeah.
So curiosity, what software are you using for those titles? Because I want to get those in my videos too, just to annoy Daryl.
I had just recently got Premiere Elements 26. And so that's what I was playing with. They have all kinds of stuff in there, so it's pretty fun to
Keep
try
experimenting.
these
That's
things
what,
out, yeah.
well, that's what we talk about. You try some stuff. What works, what doesn't work. You
Yeah.
just go through all the stuff and just try it. And then try to remember, hey, I like this, maybe make a note. I know if I use this, it's gonna annoy Daryl. Great, I'm gonna use it.
Well, you're trying to catch the audience's eye. And so it's different.
Sure.
Wrong.
Well, instead of it just.
Except for Daryl.
Okay, does anything, oh yeah, Dave.
So what disclosure do you have to give for AI on narration or?
Well, I don't know what YouTube is asking for. My assumption is they want to know if something let's say it's been completely created by AI. That you're posting something out there. I wonder, there must be some legal thing possibly, not in terms of what the content is, but maybe they're thinking political, potentially, that somebody's going to create something with AI, something negative about a political candidate, and they're going to put it out on YouTube, and people are going to go, hey, John Doe, I can't believe what he said in this video. It's on YouTube. Well, maybe that, I don't know, that's my speculation.
So if you create a narrative, you ask AI to clean it up or shorten it or something like that, not a problem.
Todd does it all the time.
Yeah.
If on his narration for all his stuff, he writes out his script, he has AI look at it.
Then I go,
To explain the process just a little bit.
yeah, I mean, I write my script, I feed it into AI. They give you several different options. I look at them, I merge them, I go back and massage them, but before my final narration, I'll change things around, to fit my story
Yeah,
and everything. But I use them to enhance.
I think it's just another tool, man.
Yeah,
I don't think you have to go in and,
I've never read it.
yeah, I would.
I agree with you. I think if you're impersonating an actual person,
Yes,
but using AI, that's basically committing a fraud.
yes. And they're probably wanting to protect their butts.
Well, there's nothing legal now. However, this is being debated in the Congress. Several congressmen have raised this as a possible piece of legislation.
To ban it or to say that you have to disclose?
You have to disclose.
Okay. Interesting.
Ban it, who knows?
Yeah. Earl, did you have something? Are you okay?
I was just wondering if AI could record your voice, and once you've done your narration, feed it in and have it spit it out so that the right inflections and everything, but it's in your voice.
Sure. Well, isn't that?
It will mimic your own voice.
Well, sure. Well, that's the big thing with not to get off tangent, but you know how they talk about Sherry Lee gets a phone call from one of the grandkids. Hey, I'm in Europe and I'm in jail and I need you to send me money. Well, it's not the grandkid, it's some AI thing that's replicated her voice, that child's voice. And so, yes, that technology is out there. So I think it's scary. Yeah, it is scary. I mean, but you can use, computer generated voice. Tom does that with his videos where he's feeding the script in and it's creating a computer generated voice. The technology has gotten so much better. If we look at it just a couple of years ago, it wasn't very good. It was kind of chunky and it didn't sound right and it didn't pause and it didn't have any inflection in the voice. And now you hear some of these and if you played it for 100 people say, oh yeah, that's a real person. You wouldn't know. So anyway, it's changing. Yeah, Dan.
Well, I uploaded a photo that I had on my Kamikawa. I didn't know what each building was in.
Oh, yeah.
And it told me exactly where it
Sure.
had been years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it is amazing. Well, there's another, if you ever have a photo, you wonder where it was taken. If you feed it into Google's image thing, it will look for other photos that are similar and then tell you this is the location. So it is definitely changing.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else on that? Well, thank you, Sherry Lee. That was very nice. Let's see here. What have I got left? I've got, Matzaland. I can't say it, Kirk.
Matanza.
What is it?
Matanza.
Matanza. Okay, tell us about Matanza.
So Sadie and I lived over in Rio Rancho, north of Albuquerque for 6 years before coming back to Tucson. And I heard all about these Matanzas. And the interesting thing about New Mexico is there's a lot of Spanish heritage and the people are very centralized. So it's kind of hard to break into groups. And I guess Matanza, a lot of families would get together in the winter and slaughter their hog and had to do it as a group because it was such a big event. Well, down in Belen, they quote having the world's largest Matanza, and I was able to go in 2018.
Okay, well, let's check it out.
While living in New Mexico, I'd heard the word Matanza used several times. I finally learned more about it in an article in a New Mexico magazine. In 2018, I attended the world's largest Matanza in Belen, New Mexico. It's about an hour south of Albuquerque. It was a chilly January morning. I parked nearby and rode a bus to the entrance, where I discovered that more than 5,000 people were attending the event today. The Matanza has been a part of New Mexico's heritage since the Spanish introduced pigs to the Rio Grande Valley in the 1500s. The word matanza literally means slaughter or killing. Traditionally, older men handled the butchering while women prepared dishes. Before refrigeration, slaughtering a hog was a winter celebration. Because it required so much work, families and friends came together to help each other. The tradition has begun to fade as fewer families raise their own livestock. A large iron or copper cazo, a cooking pot, is placed over a wood fire to simmer portions of the meat for hours. Chicharrones, small pieces of pork cooked until perfectly crisp, are usually finished first. Other cuts continue simmering for hours. At this organized matanza, the pigs are prepared in sterile conditions before the event. Then each team receives its portions. Most cooking teams are small groups of family and friends, though a few restaurants also entered the competition. Proceeds from ticket sales support local scholarships. I spoke with one of the judges who emphasized how seriously they work to keep the competition fair. All food samples were included with the entry fee, which meant no one would go hungry. The most popular teams had long lines for people to wait to get their food. I once had to switch a line when that group temporarily ran out of food. Here is a representation of the food we sampled: carnitas, carne adobada, chicharrones, tortillas, and bizcochito cookies. It would have been great to be able to attend a small local family event. This event, though, did provide an outstanding sampling of a traditional New Mexico matanza.
All right. What do we think of that?
I'm really hungry now.
That's the best kind of video.
There was one section where, Kirk, you had text up on there, but it wasn't up very long to be able to read it, but I think the narration was different than what the text was.
That's true, I should change that. And one other, I was trying to make an effect, and then right there, I've got the old photos. I was trying to do the old film effect, but it's got the little TC in front.
Where was the time code? There's nothing you can do about that. Where was the text?
You've been by a couple times.
Right at the beginning.
It was at the beginning?
Yeah.
There.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Yeah, it may not need that,
Yeah, you
maybe
kind of
put it-
said it in,
but put it at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, Kirk, you said the judges tried to keep it fair, fair. How would you cheat? I mean, what would
Family, friends, or maybe you've got somebody
poisoning the food or something?
No, maybe judging.
So each of the judges got brought, I think there's like 15 to 18 different groups that were being judged. And they would do, like a regular food event, several, the 2 or 3 dishes, like your carne adobada, the chicharrones, and carnitas.
Like a chili cook-off.
Yeah, like a chili cook-off.
Yeah.
But you're right,
How would they cheat?
they wouldn't cheat, so.
They bring in some from Buc-ee's.
They were actually too proud, they'd all be too proud to do that, they're very proud.
Yeah.
Of what
So
they're
they
doing.
changed some of the wording on that.
Well, what did you think of his narration, telling the story?
I liked it.
Yeah, well, it was good.
I thought it was a good story. I thought it sounded too much like you were reading it than speaking.
You know, a little more inflection to them.
Mhm.
What, the quality of your narration, your audio was really good. How did you record that?
I bought a USB microphone years ago.
Okay.
Never used it, and I dug it out again, so I started using that.
I'll tell you what, it sounded, to me, my ear, it sounded really good. It was very crisp. It was, we've talked about, Sherry Lee had a video a month or so ago where it was kind of muddy. Her vocal was muddy, and she was able to go in and fix it in post, which was good. But that was just, I don't know, it was super crisp. I really liked it, Kurt. That was nice.
Did you use the Todd Powell?
I did one time. I don't know. I was trying to do it, and it was raining. And I clicked on the mic, and I played it back. I heard it. I go, what the heck is that? And when it wasn't raining, so I think it was the rain, and I have to make sure the air conditioner's not going.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell my wife I'm going to be, recording, so and keep the dogs from barking. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
That's a good one.
That's probably about
The garbage.
6 8 to get that.
Okay.
So there was one image on there that
Yeah,
it started out the full frame,
Right.
but then it
Yeah.
the black edges.
yes.
That's that.
Well, you also had here in the very first shot, you had the black edges up top. I thought, was it this one?
Maybe then I actually duplicated that. I should change that photo on.
But you had a couple, there was
There's
that,
one.
and then there was at the end, there was a spot, hang on, not this, right there. See how the image is
Yeah.
the side, you just gotta slam that baby down a little bit. Then you'd be all set.
So back in the black and white images that he had.
Yeah.
Kirk, did you take that off the internet, or where did you get those images?
Sure.
Those were all.
So these ones here. So all the lines going across there.
That was part of Da Vinci's cinematic effects. And I think that's why it says Cam 4 record.
Yeah.
So I think that if I use that effect from Da Vinci, it's always going to put that time code down the bottom.
Well, that's was Vinci's time code? That wasn't
That wasn't
from the
pictures?
video.
No.
Oh, you can get.
I'll get rid of that, yeah.
Yeah. There's probably a place to turn time code off on that.
Yeah, and the other Clip Champ, I had a thing that you could just like click over there and it does a little film effect. I haven't found that.
Okay.
yet.
Maybe with something like this, I love I'm not wild about the lines because it's a little busy, it's hard to see, but maybe if you had like a sepia tone to give it that old feel and for the photos, that would maybe be the way to go. Are these individual photos that you put together?
Too.
Okay, maybe that would be a way to give it that kind of aged feel, yet still make it a little clearer, easier to see.
And Da Vinci put the scan lines in there?
Well, it's
Yes.
the effect.
It's an effect.
It's got the record and the cam and all that.
And if you play it, it modulates.
That photo on the right, isn't that the Walmart logo in the back?
Before refrigeration, slaughtering was a winner.
Yeah, there's a little stuff going on.
And I toned down when I originally put it in, it really had the
Okay,
lines flickering,
yeah,
and you can change the
amount.
amount.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have any else on that?
I think somewhere in there you tied the word matanza comes from the word matar, to kill.
Okay,
So matanza itself is the derivative of to kill. And that's what that is, the killing. They call it a harvesting,
right.
to kill the pigs.
Okay.
At the beginning.
He didn't.
He said something at the beginning, I thought.
I heard it real quick, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he said it meant slaughter.
If you
He did, that's what you said.
slaughter or killing or slaughter.
Was that at the very beginning? Maybe, I don't
A
know.
park nearby and rode a bus for Mexico's heritage since the Spanish introduced pigs to the Rio Grande Valley in the 1500s. The word matanza literally means slaughter or killing.
Is that okay, Danny?
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
With the listening, it's
okay. All right. Does anybody have anything else on that? Well, thank you for that. Nice job. Couple little tweaks, but other than that, I think you're in real good shape. Who gave me Spokane? Oh, it's Joe. That's right. Thank you, Joe. I, Joe sent that to me this morning, so I'm off. Joe, tell us about Spokane, please.
We've heard about the devastation up there, the fire,
Yep.
quite possibly arson.
Oh, it was arson.
Yeah.
They got a guy,
Yeah, they arrested the guy and he admitted to it and everything. They should fry that guy. Anyway, that's beside the point. Tell us about Spokane.
Right. So it reminded me as from different RV trips that I never bothered to make videos of. This just kind of reminded me, I mean, of a stop at Spokane when we were visiting Gonzaga's campus. So that's a different show, but this is just a little venture. Neither of us had been to downtown Spokane, and so I mean, this is just something I made. I thought about it. I saw such a dramatic drone coverage with the right music. It's just fantastic of the after effects. People kind of going back to their homes, and I thought about putting that at the beginning of this, and then I thought, oh, that just sounds too awkward. But anyhow, yeah, so this is just as short a video as I could, about as short as I've ever made.
Okay. Well, let's check it out.
We really didn't have a theme.
Okay. You didn't have a theme for the video or the trip?
Well, this stop in downtown Spokane.
Okay. All right. Let's check it out.
Ain't life great living in Spokane? No complaints living in Spokane. Where the weather's fine and the sun. Seattle don't got a big needle shoot up into space. We keep all our culture in the yogurt and Safeway. Spokane. Our cops are always smiling. They wave at the kids shooting hoops in the park. If you're black and you drive, you're gonna get pulled over. Ain't life great living in Spokane? No complaints living in Spokane. Where the weather's fine and the sun is shining and the grass is green and the river's clean. Ain't life great living in Spokane? No complaints living in Spokane. Where the weather's fine and the sun is shining and the grass is green and the river's clean and another neo-Nazi just...
Oh my. Okay. Wow. What do we think of that?
Love the music.
It was so bad, it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, that guy was angry.
I would have just liked the volume reversed on where all the water was, to be able to hear the song through it and having the water just be under it. That's the only thing I think is great.
Well, you could. Oh, Daryl's excited tonight. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. Sure. I don't know. I love hearing the water sound. To me, that rushing of water was really nice.
Very powerful river.
Were you, Joe, when you had the song, you used it in different spots in terms of
God,
you would
if I had to chop that up. That is such a foul music. No, I'm serious. It is, the title was what?
Trailer Park Girls or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I was thinking about YouTube and,
I checked.
actually, I was thinking about my grandsons who would, this would
See
be,
this?
this will be for my grandson and my daughter.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's,
Well, the thing I was thinking of, like normally, but to Sherry Lee's point, maybe if you're playing something all the way through one song and then you can raise and lower accordingly, but if he's chopping it, then it's almost like using B-roll for
Yeah.
video where you cover up, a transition.
I appreciate the conversation, because it was awkward and, I really would like to have continued the music throughout, but just the way it was getting chopped up and
What did you think of his imagery?
It's quite good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But the song was just getting to the Nazis.
you're not supposed to hear that.
Oh, I heard that.
No, I heard
God.
it.
Oh, God.
How did you find this music?
Did it go
I
back
just,
to you?
I just put in Spokane and on YouTube and iTunes.
Oh, really?
Mhm. God, there must be 100 songs about Spokane.
Probably not as bad.
Well, this one was understandable.
Right.
I really like it when I can understand the words.
Well, sure.
And in fact, this, I really didn't want to use words. I just
Okay.
wanted music.
Okay.
Wouldn't that have been easier? I mean,
As in your text? Or just, meaning just instrumental, you're saying?
instrumental,
Yeah.
but I didn't, I
Didn't find anything?
after my previous week of 3 hours search, I'm going short time.
Well, I thought the music was a real highlight.
I like it.
It was just so shocking.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been as interesting if you just did instrumental.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it would have been interesting, but not as interesting. Meaning this song was like, holy crap, and then he talked about something being black and getting arrested or something driving, and I'm like, oh my God, wow. There's some anger in there.
The sad part is I lived in Spokane for 2 years.
Yeah.
And that song is right.
Is it? Well, maybe you should, Joe, send him the rest of the song so he can analyze it.
Yeah. So, I was gonna just, I couldn't believe it. I've never been in a city where I couldn't find a restroom. I was like, if you're in downtown Spokane, good luck. And I mean it. You go into a chain restaurant, they're locked, and you go, you get the key, and the locked door is locked, and we don't know how long he's been in there. It's been hours. And it's just like,
Joe, it's 2026, and there's an app for that. It's called Flush. And it will identify restrooms wherever you are.
Yeah, except they're locked.
that is really good.
You would think in a 55+ community, everyone would know that.
Todd, I need that so I can put that in the summary. Flush.
Flush.
Is there a huge homeless problem in Spokane?
Oh, yeah.
Is that's why the restrooms are so closed, do you think?
Well, it's a big drug problem.
Oh, okay.
You got the Colville Reservation and just a lot of factors.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it was sad to see downtown Spokane. I think I showed the best parts of it.
Okay. Oh, gorgeous shots.
Yeah.
The other thing I love that you did to me was the buildings that you did in terms of you corrected for perspective. There was a shot of all this. Did you correct perspective on this? Yeah. And your shot of the like that and that. He's corrected. Everything's nice and straight. There's no keystoning going on. So
They're nice shots.
That's a subtle thing, but I mean, really nice. The one quick goodie on the text, the very first one, you're cutting off your.
I don't understand. It's just a fault of of
Well,
iMovie.
well, it's because what happens is, just quickly, when you start going to a second space or a second line like this, and you say, I want text and then text,
Yeah,
it gives you more. Final Cut is the same thing. So I end up creating 2 text lines if I'm gonna do that. But you can't probably do that in iMovie.
right.
You should be able to raise this up, can't you? You
Can't.
can't?
Can you give a third line?
Yeah, right.
No,
No,
Only does 2.
it only
No.
does 2.
No.
iMovie does 2 video lines.
Yeah.
2 video lines.
What software is this, Joe?
It's iMovie.
iMovie. Oh, that's one. Okay.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
I knew it when I was doing it, but
yeah,
it's
You know what I would do?
limiting.
here's what I would do. Here's your fix.
I know one fix.
Get rid of the text.
No.
Oh, yeah, make the text smaller so that
Make
this
it on one line.
it all will fit on one line.
It'd be so small you wouldn't be able to read it,
Uh,
because I've tried it.
yeah,
Um,
I'd be interested to
That's a
see.
long word, courthouse.
Yeah, but I guess my issue is if you're cutting off that much of the text, I hate seeing that.
Well, I was.
So could you just take Spokane out of it? I mean, we know this, it's about Spokane and just say county courthouse.
Yeah.
But if you had this text smaller, maybe both lines would fit.
Well, my thought is if you made it smaller, potentially it could happen, but I think it would go on one line. And even if it is, to Diane's point, even if it's smaller, I still think it would be still big enough that you could read it. So that's just
You could probably just say county courthouse, because you know you're in Spokane.
well, good
Yeah, but it could have been the Clark County's courthouse.
Right.
Like that, you know,
in Las Vegas.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait a minute, I thought we were in Spokane.
and we are in Spokane.
Well, no, just the idea that, you know, the county's name is not always the
Yes, the
the
name is
name of the
big.
county seat.
Yes.
I wasn't taking up a lot of time, so. Well, to Danny's point, where, you know, the whole thing about, I wanted to know what these buildings were to identify them, so it was just as simple as putting them in the Google
Yep.
and, they give you the history, and to go back to that hotel,
Yeah.
that was, I think it said that it was closed in, 1985 and sat vacant until 2000. They were going to tear it down,
Mm.
and some hoteliers.
Yeah.
Hoteliers.
You got the right word.
Anyhow, bought it. Sounded like a husband and wife bought it and put it back together, and apparently it's a pretty fine place. Bill, do you remember it?
Well, yeah, it's a famous hotel. A lot of celebrities stayed there, and it was really well known, and it was vacant, and it also was homeless people broke into it.
Mm. Interesting.
I love the architecture though from that era.
Oh, yeah.
They did as much to decorate the top of the buildings.
Yeah.
One of the things that I enjoyed back in Pittsburgh when I would go up in some of the skyscrapers and then you would see the tops of all these buildings. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just beautiful architecture and no one really sees it.
It's not
Unless
a nice block.
unless you're up on you
Yeah.
know, the skyscrapers.
Sure.
Can you imagine that? 1914, I think it was built.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Very nice, Joe.
That was fun.
Here's the typo.
Oh,
Uh-oh. We're at Diane.
Carousel.
oh, you're thinking it's spelled with one R or
Yeah.
2 R's? I looked it up, and I wrestled with the dictionary explanations, and so the case is pending.
That's what.
Is that? It's Davenport.
No,
No,
it was
no.
carousel.
I don't know.
The indoor.
Oh, okay.
The indoor carousel.
Oh, there we go.
You
Well, there's 2 O's and 2 F's, maybe they're.
no, that's the guy's name.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was carousel 2 R's or?
Well, I think it's your choice.
Depends on whether it's the English or French version.
Yeah, there you go.
And I
Look it up.
I suppose if Mr. Lou
I didn't even notice.
Yes.
So much fun.
wanted it spelled with 2 R's. Maybe they
Yes,
got naming rights.
you never know.
He didn't have spell check back then.
He didn't have spell check. No, but we do now. Okay. Does anybody have anything else on that? Well, thank you for that, Joe. Very nice. I love it. Okay. A couple of little, or what was the thing you wanted me to show, Daryl?
I sent you a 30-second video that I took this morning.
Oh. Okay, well,
Has
let's,
not been color adjusted or.
well, let's just see what you got here.
I don't want to.
Oh, here we go. Hang on.
Kind of cool. The smoke from this coil is roiling up. It's like it's, in hell.
Is that fuel horns?
There it is. Yeah. All right.
So whose hand is it?
That's Bianca.
Oh, I was gonna give you credit for shooting that left-handed.
Okay. Couple of quick housekeeping things. That's it for today. We have the photo festival is coming up. You've been seeing emails about that, and the film festival. So if you've got something that you would like to submit to the film festival, that would be great. We're hoping that it's something that you have created this year. It could be old photos that you put together. Don't give me something, or don't give us something from 10 years ago that you created 10 years ago. So try to have something that you created now that's current, and potentially something that nobody in this group has seen either, if possible. So that's that. Next week, Daryl will be hosting. Todd and I are both gone. On the 31st, which is 2 weeks, we're still both gone. Daryl's going to be in Alaska. So if somebody would like to host, I'll send out reminders on that. Bring a laptop in, and then just whoever shows up, great, that's wonderful. If not, then we won't have a session on the 31st. And then I think it's the 7th of September is Labor Day, Monday, so we don't have a session that day. So that is it for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and sharing your videos. And we hope you have a great day, everybody. Thanks.